So if saving faith has 4 different characteristics or 4 tenets, what are these and what do they consist of? Well, the first one is response. Response is a necessary characteristic of saving faith. I think it's the first one and probably the most shallow and obvious one, which is that you simply respond to the gospel, meaning you acknowledge and admit that the claims the gospel is making are true. So Christ is the eternal Son of God. He took on human flesh. He died for sins. He resurrected on the 3rd day. You hear that claim and you believe, intellectually, you believe that those claims are true. That's response. Now, response alone cannot save you. This is where James even talks about and says that you believe God is one, good job. Even the demons believe and they shudder and tremble. So even the demons have a response to the gospel in some sense because they understand the claims that the gospel is making and they believe it to be true. Matter of fact, they know it to be true. So let's go to Matthew 13 and I'll show you why response alone or understanding alone is not going to make up saving faith by itself. The parable of the sower is about the seed, which is the gospel, landing on different types of soil. The ground, the rocks, the thorns, and the good soil. Now look at this. The first one is when anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches it away. So this person does not even have response. It's just immediately snatched away by the devil and they do not understand the gospel. But look at this next one. And the one on whom seed was sown on the rocky places, this is the man who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy, yet he has no root in himself, but is only temporary, and when affliction or persecution arises because of the word, immediately he falls away. So notice that he not only hears the word and understands it, but he receives it with joy. So he responds to the gospel. And you see it's the same case for the thorny soil. And obviously for the good soil. Now the good soil represents the person's heart who actually has saving faith when they respond to the gospel. But what is the difference between the good soil and the thorny soil and the rocky soil? Because the thorny and the rocky soil both have one thing in common with the good soil, and that is that they respond to the gospel. They intellectually understand it, believe it, and it's even claimed that some of them receive it with joy. Tenet number 1 is response, but that alone does not make up saving faith.